Welcome, citizens, to City Insider, your definitive source for all the latest Manchester City news, analysis, and updates. Don't miss a single moment. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay truly in the know. Man City eye shock swoop for England star. City Insider can reveal that Manchester City are preparing for a crucial last 16 clash in the FIFA Club World Cup against Saudi giants Al Hilal. But Pep Guardiola and the City hierarchy are also keeping one eye firmly on the transfer market, with a surprise move for Tino Livramento now in the works. Fresh off a stunning 5-2 demolition of Juventus in their final group stage match, the reigning European champions look to be building serious momentum. It was a vintage City display, packed with energy, precision, and ruthless attacking football, proof that the squad is re-energized and ready to dominate once again. City's performance so far in the competition has been flawless, and with new signings like Tijani Reinders, Ryan Cherki, and Ryan Ait-Nouri already making a serious impact, it's clear Guardiola's summer revamp is paying off. The citizens are favourites to see off Al Hilal on Tuesday morning, with a potential quarter-final showdown against Inter Milan waiting in the wings. But while the focus remains on lifting yet another trophy, transfer whispers are growing louder, and they centre around one of the Premier League's most exciting young defenders. According to Give Me Sport, Manchester City are plotting a bold move for Newcastle United fullback Tino Livramento, with the 22-year-old now identified as the club's top target in their hunt for a long-term solution at right back. Livramento has continued to rise in stature since his move from Southampton to Newcastle last summer, and City believe the player is open to the move, despite Newcastle's firm stance that he is not for sale. Guardiola is said to be a long-time admirer of Livramento's speed, one-on-one defending, and intelligence on the ball, all key traits that would perfectly suit City's high-pressing system. The England international, who made his Three Lions debut last November, originally came through Chelsea's academy but failed to get senior minutes at Stamford Bridge. A strong campaign with the Saints and now a breakthrough season under Eddie Howe have put him firmly on the radar of Europe's elite. Newcastle remain adamant that Livramento is happy on Tyneside, and won't be sold at any price. But City Insider understands that City are confident the allure of joining Guardiola's project and competing for major honours could be enough to sway the player. With Kyle Walker entering the latter stages of his career, the time feels right for City to bring in a dynamic young fullback who can be moulded into a world-class performer. Could Livramento be next in line to wear sky blue and become the latest gem in Pep's crown? For now, all eyes are on Tuesday's match against Al Hilal, but don't be surprised if City make headlines both on and off the pitch in the coming days. Manchester City open contract negotiations with two first-team stars. The conclusion of Manchester City's time in the United States will likely see the focus placed on exits from the first-team squad, with Guardiola having consistently made his point clear over requiring a slimmer roster of players. A number of names have already been sounded out for potential exits, including Calvin Phillips, Kyle Walker, and Jack Grealish, while the likes of Ederson, John Stones, Ilkay Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva have publicly indicated their desire to stay. Aside from those matters, there also remains interest in extending the stays of some of the club's more stable and crucial names, with the subject of possible contract extensions now reported in the media. According to the information of The Athletic's Sam Lee, Ruben Dias is expected to open contract negotiations with City after the ongoing Club World Cup in the United States, and while there will be work to do, there is said to be no major rush. As for teammate and reigning Ballon d'Or holder Rodri, the Spanish international is also set to be offered a new contract at the Etihad Stadium, although Dias' renewal could come first for City officials. The contributions of both players cannot be underestimated during the last few seasons, changing the fortunes of Manchester City to levels of success that many supporters could once only dream of. From the side of Ruben Dias, the Portugal international is likely to be the focal point of Manchester City's defence for years to come, and having established himself in the leadership group for the new season, the full-time captain's armband is expected in future. Rodri's impact on the club goes without saying too, having scored the winning goal in the UEFA Champions League final of 2023, whilst also becoming the first defensive midfielder since Lothar Matthäus in 1990 to claim the Ballon d'Or award. Man City do not want Real Madrid's Rodrygo. Real Madrid reportedly want to sell Rodrygo this summer, and the Brazilian has long been linked with a move to City. City and Arsenal are said to be interested in Rodrygo at the moment. However, it appears that the Blues aren't quite so keen. When asked by a City fan on X, formerly Twitter, if City had any interest in Rodrygo, journalist Jack Gorkin shot down the suggestion. "Clubs say no," he replied. Stefan Ortega could still leave Manchester City. City have already waved goodbye to one goalkeeper this summer in Scott Carson and might be doing so again. Stefan Ortega has always been quality for City whenever he has come in for Ederson, but has been unable to claim the number one spot for himself. The Athletic reports that Ortega is so desperate to play more that he would be tempted by any offer to become another Premier League side's first choice. Should Ortega leave, City will have to sign a replacement, and Porto's Diogo Costa has been heavily linked. Ederson will be staying. One goalkeeper City don't have to worry about, though, is Ederson, as the Brazilian has confirmed he is staying at the club. No, my future is here, Ederson told the BBC. Some friends send me a lot of news, but 99% is fake news. I understand, but there's a lot of fake news around my name. My head is staying at the club. It stays with the City. It gives me everything to go back to the Premier League again and try to win the Champions League as well. That wraps up another episode of City Insider. We hope you enjoyed diving deep into the latest Manchester City news with us. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow Blues, and most importantly, subscribe to City Insider and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.